As I ride my black horse Hercules on a light brown dirt road, I'm soaked with rain that's falling from the skies. A roaring thunder shock strikes. I need to find shelter. A second shockwave smashes into the ground. I need to get out of here. I whip my horse and ride like a combustible rocket. I escaped the murderous lightning blast. I jump off Hercules, running into a forest, finding trees. What a relief! I escaped a murderous lightning blast. I jump off Hercules, running into a forest, finding trees. I throw down a brown bundle of wood and use a sword slash with my flame blade. After making a few attempts to ignite the wood, it fails. The sky continues to rain, making it tricky to ignite. A thunder strike crashes into the ground, and in a perfect position, I get the fire started using my flame blade. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to the channel. I am Victor Goldstar, and this is another Breath of the Wild 2 video. Here we go. In my description, I often talk about how weather creates difficult situations for our adventures. How do we solve this? What do we do? The number one thing we do to handle this problem are two things, and the first one is to completely ignore the thunderstorm and continue with our adventure like nothing is happening. Or run away from the rain to find shelter and wait for the storm to be cleared. This involves looking for a place that doesn't allow rain to distinguish our campfire. Examples include trees, stables, and villages where we can pay 20 rupees to stay warm and dry for the night. Here are problems when we decide to ignore thunderstorms when there is a thunderstorm out. We run into risks such as metal objects, weapons, and shields becoming electrically charged and struck by lightning, killing you instantly with a shockwave. Or worse, get our favorite horse killed. Other problems when we decide to ignore the rain include difficulties and issues attempting to climb walls and mountains. So what if we choose the second option? If we choose the second option, we can find a tree or a place dry. We can make sure we successfully get the fire started, creating a simple and effective shelter. Why is a shelter so important? We can stay safe from the rain and have protection against a thunderstorm and get back to our adventure as quickly as possible. With clear skies, we can climb quickly on dry mountains and walls and see the beautiful trees and experience the world in a better weather condition. What is the big question? Here is the big question. What if in Breath of the Wild 2, we could create a shelter that is more effective than in Breath of the Wild? How would it look? How would we do it? What will be the benefits of a more superior shelter to shield us from the weather? Let's break this down. In Breath of the Wild 2, there is a thunderstorm out, and we jump off our horse and press our inventory button. We throw 2 bundles of wood in combination of a special korok leaf or a piece of sheep's fur, such as wool. Slash the 2 bundles of wood and cloth with a sword slash, or blast a hole into the ground with Link's special ability with Link's powerful hand. Then we can create a campfire within seconds, drop a bundle of wood, and start a spark with flint. We will be protected from the rain and the thunderstorms, helping us quickly camp out until the storm has cleared. If it started to rain while we are in the middle of nowhere, we can quickly create a quick shelter and protect ourselves from the rain. In any circumstance, Nintendo will streamline this, creating a shelter by making it extremely easy and simple. Perhaps we could throw speared weapons or swords onto the ground and temporarily put our paraglider on top to make a quick shelter. Maybe there will be grass and dirt places already on the ground all throughout Hyrule where we can simply use magnesis or a new ability with Link's arm and lift up like a shelter made out of grass or dirt. Perhaps Nintendo can place these in very limited places. With this, it would make adventures during weather storms less risky, less backtracking, less damming, and provide us with a more enjoyable experience. We could be walking in our adventure, then suddenly there's a heavy storm, and within seconds, we have shelter. Thanks for watching. You can watch me play Breath of the Wild, Zelda's Ballad mod, live Sunday to Thursdays, 6 p.m. PST, United States time. Drop a comment and let me know if you have any thoughts about today's video. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up if you like this video. All right, have a good one, guys. This is what I'm thinking about with Breath of the Wild 2. Okay, so just imagine we're playing Breath of the Wild 2, right? And then, you know, there's a lot of speculation in theory that we could in fact play as Princess Zelda. So as you can see on the right and the left, there's sticks, and then there's a rock, and then there's two little rocks on top. It looks like there wasn't any thought put into this. It looks like it's just random, but I think this was well thought out by Nintendo, and I think that it is extremely deliberate, and I think that they probably really stripped it down so it won't look like take you away from the game, and just make it very, very simple and extremely limited all throughout Hyrule, and just put them in very, very different places. But what if in Breath of the Wild 2 we could create these at will? What if, you know, I just get a rock and boom, I just throw it and, like, you know, just toss like sheep's fur or wool or like some cloth and just slash it with the sword, and, you know, poof. You know, Nintendo likes to make things really packaged and extremely streamlined and easy. So here is a perfect example. An extremely thunderous, crazy storm is out in the desert. Anywhere it might be too hot, the temperature can cool you down temporarily, and just like this, you know, we're playing as, you know, Zelda, right? Underground, deep underground or something, and boom, we slash and make our fire 100% protection from the rain. I think that would be really, really awesome. I think that would be like pretty cool to see this new feature be implemented in Breath of the Wild 2.